it and let it kind of take its shape on its own, right? So I know what you're thinking, right?
Everybody's just taking pictures. No one's listening.
YouTube being instructional.
I know what you're thinking, like, geez, there's still 4 hours left in 2010. Is this pizza going to be done by 2010? Right? That's what you're thinking, right? But some of the best pizzas, right, is
I wasn't thinking
done
that.
on time.
Yeah, I was more thinking if Courtney is jealous of that dough right now.
So with such care and such passion for the dough.
So because I'm on a time crunch, I'm kind of cheating here, right? You know, don't do what you're seeing, right? Just kind of forcefully, right? But you're going to kind of see. Now the cool thing I did here, so the dough I made yesterday, right? You want to do water, olive oil, salt, yeast, and
Artichoke hearts.
The main part, yeah.
The cool thing that the best pizza makers, right? When I look for a good pizzeria, I look for them to take care of making great dough, right? So they use high quality water, right? That's usually they use water that's kind of been purified or is good, right? In Vegas, the pizza makers in Vegas figured out that they got usually more water to flour ratio because it's very dry here. So when the dough sits in the refrigerator overnight, right, the water evaporates much quicker than it does in something like New York. And then I use live yeast, right? Not active dry yeast, right? Because live yeast is going to eat the flour overnight, right, and activate much slower. And
Sorry, dude.
So the flour you want to get, right, is high gluten double O flour, right? So the Italians have ratings on their flour, 0, 1, and 00, and then that's just the grading of it. Then you want high gluten, which means high protein. The problem you're going to find is that most grocery stores, because of health concern, right, they sell gluten-free flour, right? And what that prevents is from allowing you to create what's called a gluten window, right? That dough is stretching and holding together because the proteins, right? There's a lot of gluten and there's proteins, and they're holding together, right? If this is not high gluten flour, you do not have this little gluten window right here, right? And that's what allows you to get a nice thin crust pizza.
You know,
right?
when Jeff said you were romantically involved with pizza, I thought he was kidding. He was being dead serious.
So you have a little,
No, it's just like Alton Brown. He's actually.
So once you're ready to start putting toppings, make sure you put a little flour on, because you're going to be sliding it off the peel onto the oven, so you want to make sure that it can slide off of it, right? So the other thing that a lot of pizzas do is they'll do this thing where they'll slide out their hands like this and like this. Make sure your fingers don't come out, and they'll just kind of slide over the hands again. Let it kind of take shape a little more, right? And this is kind of where they do that whole thing, right? Oh. So, right?
Should be a slow one.
There's no hole in here. I don't know what you guys have. Now, first thing you want to do, right? Right. One thing about like high quality Italian anywhere you go, right? They're going to use good olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, right? So you don't skimp when you purchase olive oil. You do good extra virgin olive. You're going to kind of put it around a little bit, kind of get it on the edges a little bit, because that's when you get that nice brown crust, right? Right? Second thing is, right? Good pizzeria makers put the cheese on first. Today, I didn't give you any shredded cheese, right? We're going to do it the way they actually do it. And that is taking chunks of these cheese, right? Live mozzarella, or mozzarella, like this, and just kind of putting it like that on the pizza, right? So boom, 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 right? You just put it, make sure you don't get too big of chunks, because it's going to melt, right? So you got to be conscious that it's going to melt.
Is this supposed to be round?
So the beautiful thing about pizza, right, is that there's no such thing as a perfect pizza. That's all I'm going to say about that. Now, since the pairs only get one opportunity to make a pizza, unfortunately you won't be able to experiment in this area. Over here I have San Marzano tomato sauce, and here I have a palmy tomato sauce. Right? San Marzano is more like kind of what Grimaldi's likes to use, and kind of what a Metro Pizza likes to use. Palmy is what people like Mario Batali likes to use. So, unfortunately, you can try like half and half if you want, right? Right? But today I'm going to do the palmy. So when you bring it to the board, make sure you don't get the board wet, right? Because it won't be able to slide off the board. And then the other thing about the pizza sauce is I don't like to put a whole bunch on. I just kind of like to make sure I cover the cheese a little bit and maybe a little bit in the middle, right? Boom, 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 right? Making the sound effects does help. So just a little bit like that. So far it's not looking like a lot, right? This is the beautiful thing about a pizza is that it will become a lot, right? So moving on to other things, right?
It's like a child.
This is like where you just like do what you want to do, right? Because everybody brought toppings. So we got like tomato halves. We got